Pardon me. Welcome back, everybody. Ostentatious here with part 2 of Expeditions 3. So hopefully in this stream we should be finishing the whole lot. Just going to do a quick mic test. Welcome back, everybody. Ostentatious here with part 2. Yeah, looks like that's working. Chat's working. Right. So let's go. Let's do this. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Forgot where I was up to with this now, but I think I'd done at least the first 2 phases and then knocked off a couple from phase 3 and phase 4 as well. So I know an easy way to get that Rocket Man stage done, so I'll do that quickly first. I can't remember what reward that you get for it though. So hopefully, I mean, I've seen some horror stories on social media of kind of the RNG gods not really going and working in people's favours, because I've seen that some people have been trying to hunt down some larval cores and the alien abandoned building is like 4 hours away. So thank God that our one was only kind of, you know, about 4 or 5 minutes, wasn't it, by foot? So we've got that done anyway. So perhaps I've been a bit lucky with this start in terms of where I'm placed. Yeah, this is taking a bit longer. I think I had a go of No Man's Sky last night before I went to bed, and I think that I might have turned multiplayer on. So I'll have to just check that and see if we've got that switched off, because otherwise this could potentially cause all sorts of problems. Yeah, so we'll turn that off straight away. Right, so where are we? So we've got the ship, we've got all this done. Right, let's just have a quick look and see. Right, so we've got phase 2, phase 1, and we're right. So we've got to do some more on phase 3. So let's have a look. Discover min. All right, yes. Dang it! So we're doing a mineral bit at the moment. Waypoints. Okay, that's pretty easy. Yeah, that's pretty easy. I've done 12 of that already. Extract min. I've seen people struggling with this one. Extracting minerals. It's not registering for everybody for some reason. So fingers crossed we don't run into that issue. Okay, so I need to carry on just doing a bit of sort of walking around really and trying to find a few things. Phase 4 is restore that part of the ship. Find and visit an outpost. Okay. Establish a teleport network, so basically build 2. Right, so perhaps I'll start doing a bit of walking around in the Minotaur to get this one done, because 15,000 U could be a bit grindy. So that's the bones. Rocket Man. Right, so I'll do Rocket Man first, because that's quite easy. So I'm just in a building at the moment, using the jetpack, and I'm staying vertical to the wall. And you can see my jetpack, because I'm facing forward and moving side to side, left and right, my jetpack isn't being used. Well, it is, but it isn't being used as far as the game's concerned. So if you just get yourself in a building, you'll get Rocket Man. And there we go. So that is a really nice, easy way. It's only 1 floor high. Or just build like a wall, like 1 or 2 walls, and then like a little roof over the top. And then literally just go against the wall like this, side to side, and you'll have infinite jetpack. So you can instantly knock that one off. I actually got that yesterday. I saw Scottish Rod post a video on that, so that little tip there comes from Scottish Rod, so all credit goes to him for that one. So yeah, we can basically just knock that off now. So we've got Storm Crystals, Supreme Movement System, and Rocket Man done. And there we go. Nice and easy. I've got an absolute ton of multi-tools to put up as well. I've found so many in the last few days. Right, so yeah, okay, let's get in the Minotaur. Actually, first of all, let's look to see what we've got around. Ancient plaque. Got quite a few more bases. A shelter. Okay, let's head there with the Minotaur. And then perhaps on the way we'll keep checking to see if we can pick up some ancient bones. I've got to remember now what how do you run in these things? Okay, that makes it a bit easier. Morning, Alex. Good morning, my dear. I hope all is good with you in lovely Canada. What is going on with this Minotaur? Look, come on, go straight. Right, is this going to be my 4th waypoint? Certainly is. So there's another one knocked off. Take shelter in a... I wonder if this will count. Get the nav data. Right, so it was this one, wasn't it? So I've got my planetary charts now, and some factory override units. Right, so that there is ancient plaque. So there was, there's some bones there. So let's go to a site that's closest. I must remember, right near the base there is an ancient plaque, but I think I interacted with that ancient plaque and I obviously didn't look ahead to what I needed to do for the phases, and I might have ruined that, so I might need to find another one of those. Right, so let's go to the bones. Just see if there's any minerals in here I can quickly scan. I need to get out into a big sea, ideally. No, there's nothing in here. No, there's nothing there. Okay, so let's get back. They should make this exocraft sign not a car. It's only something small, but it's not a car, is it? It's a robot. So give us a robot sign, Hello Games. This looks quite minerally. Let's just have a look at this. No. I need to get to a sea. how many of those have I scanned now? $15. I've got 3 more. And they are going to be a right bitch, I reckon. Somehow I've got to get this Minotaur over this hill. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Now, on top of hilly areas, you do find some different stuff normally, but it's got to be quite flat. It's just a bit steep here. You'll normally find quite a few different varieties of really small rocks. Yeah, it looks like it's a bit too vertical and smaller surface, this one. Some hazardous flora there, so we'll get that. Burial site there as well, smart. So that's 1 bone, and we need 10, don't we? There's some little rocks here, so I'm just going to see if I can scan them. See what I mean? On high surfaces, these might all be new rocks. You see, you always get some small rocks on these high surfaces, but it has to be high and generally quite flat. But you normally get like 4 or 5 different types, so there should be others around, maybe not here but in other higher surfaces. So how many have we got to get now? 1 more. That'll either be in the cave, the sea, or potentially 1 more from one of these higher bits. I don't think there's going to be any more down on like the normal planetary surface now, where like most of the stuff is. I think I've covered that. But double checking. This is so like clunky to control this thing, isn't it? It just doesn't let you turn very well, does it? Right, we'll head to this one so we can get some distance built up in this exocraft, and then we'll get some hazardous flora as and when we can. So I've got 8 of them to get. Yeah, I think it's going to be a sea job to get this last mineral. quickly see if there's a mineral in a cave. If it is a cave, no it's not. Well, I had a thing marked, but oh, there it is. There. I was going to say it's decided to disappear. Right, so where are we at now? Still one of those. 5 more hazardous flora. An outpost, okay. Trading post, so let's go there. Any hazardous flora before we go? Let's get this first. Oh, this is a nice big deposit. There we go. I'm not sure what outpost it means though, it just says outpost. So I wonder if a trading post counts as that. We can have a look, I can potentially buy some stuff there anyway, while I'm there. Yep, so that counts as an outpost. A trading post counts as an outpost. So where are we now? So we've done we've got one more of that to do. 4 more flora. We need to extract some minerals. So I've just done the outpost. Done this one. 6,000, so I'm almost halfway with that. That hasn't taken long. So what's this one? Construct an additional teleporter. Right, and dig up buried items. So that there is going to require me to find an ancient ruin. So let's just free up some inventory space first. Yeah, we can get rid of all the bones. So let's see what he's got for sale. Let me just see how many batteries and stuff I've got left. What's this? Movement module. 40 life support. Let's get some oxygen. Now we can get rid of the refiner. That can go. Where do you top this up? So I've only got 25 batteries left, so we'll stock up on some batteries. Get another 24. We'll get some more of this. So I've got plenty of cash. Grab some more oxygen. And that is all we're going to need from here, I think. So that's where we're at, what we're doing on the expedition. So we've got to find an ancient ruin. So we need alien charts. So we'll do this. No, we don't want a monolith. That is what we need, I think. I think that's what we need. How far away is it? Oh my god. This is what we need, I think, the artifact. I'm pretty sure it's one of these two, not the monolith, but one of these two sends you to some ruins. But that's telling me 16 hours by foot. Well, there's no way I'm going there. There's no way I'm going there. Or there. I need a ship for that. Right, so let's see what else we can do. Collect the rewards for this. Right, I'm actually going to travel in that pilgrim because it'll be quicker. Can we buy any of these? Yeah. Oh, yes we can. No, we can't. Dang it. Yeah, Alex, 23 hours to the archive building. There's no way on this earth that I'm going to wait that long. So I think the only way to get around that is using an exocraft, but again that'll maybe just cut the time in half, so that's ridiculous. You're going to need to use your ship. So basically it doesn't look like this one here so repair the pressurized capsule. Right, so let's just recap here. So on the starship, right, we need a magnetic resonator and crystal sulfide. Well, we can get the crystal sulfide from the sea, so that's not a problem for that part. Herox, this is potentially going to be an issue, because we're going to need to get to somewhere where we can get blueprints for that, and these aren't going to be an issue here either, the cobalt, larval core and gravitino. So the only things that we need to basically get this ship off the ground is a magnetic resonator and Herox, because all the other elements are not a problem. So we can kind of, at the moment, the focus really at the moment for me, I don't know about where you all are, but for me it's to just get the ship working so we can just travel somewhere straight away. But it's how do we get Herox and how do we get the magnetic resonator. So that's what I'm basically trying to work out now. I'm just going to have a look and see what else we need to do. So multi-tool combat, optical drill plans, magnetic resonator plans. So I just need one more mineral. So there's a sea over here, or a big lake. Now if this is deep enough, which it possibly might be, there could be a few minerals in here that we haven't yet seen. However, you tend to see them mainly in seas as opposed to these sort of more closed lakes, because they need to be really deep to see the bigger minerals. And so far all the lakes that I've seen have not been deep, so we've been sort of limited to the minerals that we've got available to us. There may be one more mineral in a cave that I'm missing. But this last mineral for the magnetic resonator is definitely going to prove to be a problem, because I need to find the sea, and so far I haven't seen any of them. Yeah, because in the sea, there might be some big minerals that you can scan, like huge rocks, but you won't see them. They'll be this sort of size, if not bigger, much bigger, but you won't see them in shallow waters. That's the issue. Yeah, you can craft it, but you need the plan for Herox, don't you? Which oh yeah, okay, right. Smart. Well, that's going to be easy. Right, so all I need, really, to pretty much guarantee getting this finished, like, pretty quickly, is to find this mineral, because all I need is a magnetic resonator. If I was close to a minor settlement, you could potentially buy a magnetic resonator from a minor settlement, but that is RNG. It is luck as to whether you find the settlement that that sells them, because they don't all sell magnetic resonators. It's sort of hit and miss. I didn't realise we already had the crafting plans for Herox, which is handy. So, okay, here's the crystal sulfide, so we'll get some of these. I need some of these. might build this pilgrim because it's going to be a bit quicker, isn't it? Oh, hold on. Is this for the what's the pilgrim? Oh yeah, this would be much quicker getting round. Right. Have we got a minor settlement near us? I'm going to head back towards my ship for the moment. There's a minor settlement. It's an hour away though. That's just going to be too painful. Alex, how far have you got with this? Are you nearly finished with it? Yes, here it is. The magnetic resonator. So again, we've got a patch here as we get higher of all these little other stones. So now we've got the magnetic resonator. Is that the last? So you're just waiting for the minerals to be extracted. So is that the last bit you've got to do now? Then you're done. Have you done everything else? I need some ammonia. Yeah, I would. Anything that you've got to try and lump to, like Yontu, I would just wait until you can get your ship sorted, if you can. Like even that 1 hour trip to the minor settlement there is just like nah, because that 1 hour, when you get distracted and stuff, it's never going to be an hour. It's going to take longer, isn't it? Right, so Herox, I need 2 of these, don't I? So I need some cobalt. So let's find the cave and mine some cobalt. Just focusing on doing the ones you can at the moment. Yeah, that makes sense. I think I'm going to be basically lift off now. I think I've got everything I need now. Let's just double check. So I've got ionised cobalt for that. I've got so how do I make the magnetic resonator? Hold on, where's the plan for that then? Oh, I've got to unlock it, haven't I? So yeah, we'll get the plan for this. Yeah, so I'm going to be lift off now. Yeah, so let's get to the ship, then we can get everything else done very, very quickly. Definitely feels a bit grindier, this expeditions compared to the last couple. Right, so let's get ready to rumble. Hold on a minute. Yeah, I was going to say, I've already done that. Right, so, we need some Herox, don't we? So, let's just get this out. Magnetic resonator. Condensed carbon. Herox times 2. And, oh, dang it, ionised cobalt. Right, so I've just got to quickly find the cave. And then I'm out of here. Everything else has become a heck of a lot easier now. So let's just quickly go and find the cave. You watch, it'll probably take me about an hour now to find the cave. Oh, is that a cave? Yep. So there's another mineral. So these give different. Some of these will give. Oh no, okay, it's counting as the same one. There's because there's normally two different types of the ground-based stalagmites, or whatever they're called, just in case anyone's struggling with minerals. Right, so that should be enough. That's another one done. Right, so I'll knock this one out quickly now, the Exocraft one. Then I've got to build a teleporter, get to a ancient, so I use the ship for this one, and then in here I collected all of this. Right, so the last one is extract minerals. That's pretty easy. Right, so really I've only got a couple of things to do now. So let's get back on the Exocraft and rack up some distance. Boom. I'm basically just getting rid of some distance here. There we go. So now I can get out of here. The end is in sight, people. The end is here. Right, so let's just have a bit of a recap. We'll get the reward for this. And this. So, this as well, yeah. Station override. Hold on a second. So this is for the space station, right? A portable data drive containing the AI override codes for a space station core. The importance of the station AI core ensures that such keys are both highly regulated and extremely profitable on the black market. Right, so let's go and see what this is all about. I'm intrigued. But first of all, let's just, while we're down here, so continuous flight maneuvers, dock with a space station, reach the first rendezvous, leave the initial system. Right, so all of this can be done literally within 5 minutes. So let's just go back and see what we've got here. So I've got to do this quickly, so dig up some buried items. So we'll go to that ancient ruin, construct an additional teleporter. So I'll have I got the survey device installed? No, I need to make that. So how do we do the magnetic resonators? Right, so I need some more magferrite and ionised cobalt. That's fine. Right, that's fine. So let's go and explore. So we want to go to, we'll try this one first, the ancient ruin. Yeah, the outpost, that's ridiculous. I would have thought minor settlements would definitely count, because it has got a trade terminal in there, isn't it? So that's really odd that. My one counted for the... I found a trade post, and luckily it was quite near to where I was. But yeah, I don't know what the definition is of a trade post. Right, well, it's definitely not that. So where's the next one? Ancient plaque. Because we need to get to a ancient ruin to dig up some stuff. Yeah, I think this is what we need. Seek knowledge of the past. Here we go. So that will now take us to an ancient ruin. Yeah. And then that will count towards the 1 of 5 that we need to do. I've got to fly low to the ground as well, I think, haven't I? For 25 seconds. So ideally I don't want to be on this planet for that, because it's quite hilly. Well, actually I can just go round in a circle. Oh, bugger. Twelve, 13, 14, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, and there it is. So that's an easy one, just fly around in a circle. So I wonder how many this will count if you have to do like 5 different alien things, or if just digging up the key things count. Oh, what a... Look, someone's put a base down, haven't they? What a... Look, that is just ridiculous. What a twat. Right. This is getting reported. Right, so does that count as just one? I'm just going to this settlement to see if it's got any nav data for sale, because we need to find 4 more ancient plaques. Actually, I've got quite a bit there, so that should be enough. Right. Right, let's get up to the space station. Well, hold on a minute. Dig up buried items. That didn't count. Oh, okay. Buried cash, that's going to be, isn't it? Let's test it, see if it is. Yeah. Okay. Well, that makes it a bit easier. So that's buried cash drops as opposed to doing the ancient ruins, which makes things much easier and is going to save a heck of a lot of time. Right, I'm going to get up to the space station quickly now, and then I'm going to find a different planet and build a mineral extraction thing and a base with a teleporter. So that's those two knocked off, and then I'll finish off with going for some warps. So let's just see what this station override thing's all about. Well, that was a waste. That was a big freaking waste of time. I was hoping something good was going to happen there. Stupid. Right, so let's get some oxygen, some ferrite dust. This is all just to build that's it. So I've got enough for warp drives and stuff. Right, so we can sell gold. Right. Okay, so on to our first rendezvous. Might as well just quickly install these expansion slots. Hi Flying Brian, good afternoon and welcome to the chat. We're nearly done on this now. So, where's the first rendezvous point? It's not letting me go along. Must be in the system. It's already here. That's why. Silly sod. It's going to be that archive building, isn't it? Yeah, so that's the first rendezvous done. Now we'll get some buried cash while we're here. So I've got 2 more of these to do. first scan an S-Class, what are the chances? Right, so I just need to get some metal plating. Right, I've just got to sit tight for a little bit and just wait for this to refine. 3 minutes. Sorry, I've got a cat in my face at the moment. $75, 175. Okay, it's just occurred to me I need some magnetized ferrite. Oh, sorry peeps, I'll just be back in 2 secs, I've got a delivery. Do you need a supply depot, Alex, to get this mineral one done? For storage? So I don't have a I don't have a supply depot. Like a storage depot. Okay. Yeah, because they've each got 250 storage, haven't they, the extractors? This is an S-Class though, so what I might do is just try and build 4. "25 minutes. So 20 minutes basically, and that's done. Is it 1,000 I've got to do, or 1,500? No, it's 1,000, isn't it? Right, so while that's sort of taking care of itself, yeah, it's 1,000. So what have we got left here? We've got, so let's go and find a buried cache. This should be pretty damn easy. Just basically land anywhere. So this is the last buried cache. And there we go. So for any players that are just sort of starting this, this one here, dig up buried items. That's not ancient bones or salvage data, and it's not cargo drops, it's buried cache boxes. So you've just got to find 5 of them. Saucer fungus plants, cave creeper plants. Okay, so these are all new. Fingery deposit plans. So these are all new items, aren't they? Must be. Yeah, there must be base items. Right, so that's that done. That's in progress. And we basically now just need to head towards Rendezvous 2. So this will knock off the warp to another system stage. Yep, there we go. So that's leaving us just this last stage here of the final stage, and then we've got to wait for about 15 minutes to get that mineral extraction done, and we're finished. So the whole thing has probably taken around 4 hours, and that's sort of going at a not as fast as pace as I'd liked, just a sort of standard normal pace. Right, so yeah, here's a portal. So this is going to be the last rendezvous, isn't it? Got all these comms balls. I like that combo. Never want to see a toxic planet again after that. Right, so collect that. Collect this. I've already got that unlocked anyway. And collect this. So that's done. I'm done. I've just got to get this industrialist, and I've got to wait about 15 minutes for that. So yeah, that's me done really. Now, how do I feel about this expeditions? I feel a little bit underwhelmed actually. I thought it was going to be quite a lengthy one this time round. I mean, I expected there to perhaps be a bit more of a focus on the building because of Frontiers, which is what it kind of started off like. But I mean, I've got to be honest, this expedition here has probably been my least enjoyable expedition out of the 3 so far. It was far too short. There was some elements of it that were basically RNG and luck based. I didn't like the fact that you were forced to stay on the same planet, and No Man's Sky is an exploration game. It's a survival exploration game. It's not a sim. It's an exploration game, and it's an adventure game. And did I get a sense of any of that with this expedition? Probably not. It was a quite grindy. It was doing stuff that you don't really want to do or do when you're playing the game naturally. And for me, it was just underwhelming. It was too short. Even down to the rewards for doing everything, I think were a bit of a letdown. I mean, there's nothing in these rewards that I can really sort of look at. I mean, yeah, the jetpack bubble trail is probably, pretty much the best thing, right? Everything else could have really been Quicksilver items. Yeah, there's nothing really special about any of this to me. And for the huge gap that we had between the last expeditions and this one, I expected a lot more from this. For me, it's a definite underwhelming, and yeah, I think Hello Games needs to kind of have a little bit of a word with themselves if they're going to continue these expeditions. Like they need to make them fun and they need to make them enjoyable, as opposed to forcing you to do stuff and making it grindy. The grind's alright if you can do what you want, but when you're kind of are forced to go and get certain blueprints and certain items and this, that and the other, and it's a long-winded process to do that, and it hinders progression, that's where they've gone wrong with this expeditions here. There was no sort of freedom to do things that you wanted to do, and like I said, just underwhelming. Found it quite tedious. It was too short. You know, you're on the same planet for most of the expedition, and that to me defeats the object and the what No Man's Sky is. No Man's Sky is an exploration game, and we didn't really get a feel, or I didn't certainly get any sort of feel for that with this expedition. I mean, look, it's a free update, and it is what it is. I'm not massively moaning, I'm just critiquing this expedition. I booked a day off work for this yesterday, and I kind of wish that I didn't. It's been a bit of a waste of a day's holiday. So that's just my personal take on this expedition. Very, very underwhelming, I'm afraid, from me. Thumbs down from me. So we'll go back here and then see how long we've got. Alex has put perhaps less dependence on the RNG, or at least for them to provide some clarity on what constitutes an outpost. Yeah, are you still looking for an outpost, Alex? God. Well, we definitely know trade post is, because that's what I found and it worked. So that's definitely one. But yeah, I've got no idea on that. The No Man's Sky wiki page might have an answer for you there, or the No Man's Sky resources Craig Marks page. But yeah, I mean, this was a bit shambolic, really, to be honest. 16 minutes. Eight minutes, so yeah, 16 minutes I've got to wait for all of this. Minor settlements is nada. Yeah. I just hope that you didn't travel for like an hour to get there and then just it say nah. Computer says no with this one. Right, so let's just let some fireworks off, I suppose. I can't even see them. So what is all this technology about anyway? So A highly tuned version of the conventional Starship Pulse engine. So I wonder if we're going to get to be able to build these things in the in the normal game. And I didn't get any idea really what that station overrides was all about. It didn't really say much on that, did it? I mean, this is going to be the most interesting thing in terms of the reward. The biological horror companion egg, because that's going to be quite cool. I mean, I'm not a fan of pets. I got quite bored of that very, very quickly. But this biological horror companion, if you can make it really big and stuff, it'll be fun, you know, for a couple of weeks or whatever, just to play around with it. But I guess like all of the other pets, it will soon wear off. So really and truly, the jetpack bubble trail and this are the two sort of key things in terms of rewards. But I mean, take it or leave it with that. Take it or leave it with this. It's all just decor, isn't it? Yeah. So there we go. So I've just got to hang around for 10 minutes and wait for this to get done, and then I'm finished. So I'm just going to quickly go and make myself a cup of tea, and I'm going to just sit in my ship. So feel free to call it a day and switch off, peeps, because at the moment I'm not really doing much now. Flying Briansport, I've heard not to use it yet. Oh shit. Are you talking about the station override? Dang it, I've already used it, and it said that it was a sort of fraud, like a fake one. That's annoying. That's annoying, isn't it? Just having a bit of a Google. Can't see anything. Yeah, but the thing is, I don't. This is the thing, though, right? Surely, I'm going to delete this save. So once I'm finished with this save, it's gone. I'm not going to keep it. So no, I haven't got the station override unit anymore. But surely, they're not going to say, in order to use a station override unit, you've got to play normal mode, right? So you must be able to get the station override unit on other modes. Because if people don't like playing normal and just like playing creative or survival, I prefer survival. permadeath, surely they're not going to restrict, unless it sort of carries over onto your different saves. But isn't it just one, like an item like this? Like this stuff doesn't carry over, does it? So it must be. Yeah, I would take that with a pinch of salt about kind of not using that. I can't imagine that they would implement a whole feature on the space station like that just to use for this expeditions. I can't see that. I can see a video here, Survival Bob, 2 minutes long on YouTube, and it says don't use the station override in No Man's Sky. No, he's just speculating there. He doesn't know what it's about. He's just saying don't use it because it basically doesn't do anything. So yeah, I would not worry about that. I'm not worried about it anyway, because they won't just kind of make you use that in just this mode. So yeah, that's fine with me. Right, come on. 15 seconds of this one. How long have the rest of them got? 7 minutes. 6 minutes. And this one's done. Right, is this ticking up? Let's have a look. Yep, that's good. So in 6 minutes time I'll complete the expeditions in full. So let's have a look back and see. So yeah, I mean, to be honest, you've got to just really just try and stay as close to doing these in their order as you can, really, because if you do that, you'll basically kind of just progress naturally anyway. I don't think there's going to be any kind of real way that you can massively speedrun this, particularly as some of it is RNG. So yeah. Right, I'm just going to go and make myself a drink. I'll be back in a couple of minutes, ladies and gents. Sorry about that. Tad thirsty there. So let's see what we've got. See if we're done. It's the front two, isn't it? Yep. And there we go. So that's it. And there we go. So you got yourself a nice companion. And there we go. So that is basically Expeditions 3 done, ticked off. And you get a new companion at the end of it. Quite mean looking they are. So there we have it, people, all finished, all done, and that is me done on Expeditions. So I hope you've enjoyed the last couple of streams on this. It's taken not too long actually. Let's have a look, shall we? Mode select. Actually, I best just quickly do an auto save. So that saves the progress. So this took 4 hours there, and kind of 20 minutes of that just there was really just sitting around. So easily, you can easily do this in under 4 hours if you kind of know what you're doing and you speed run it as far as speed running goes, like trying to do it as quickly as you can. You could probably knock it all off in 2 to 3 hours. I mean, I didn't really sort of at the start. I was trying to get stuff done quickly, but I think once I realised you've very much got to stick to a process with this one, I stopped the sort of thought of just trying to speed run and just wanted to concentrate on getting it done. But I mean, 4 hours. I'm seeing some people are taking like 8 or 9 hours to do it on some posts that I've seen on Facebook. But you know, you've got to be, I suppose, really unlucky to spawn miles away from buildings to kind of rack that sort of time up. I've taken my time there, and that was 4 hours, and that kind of goes back to the whole. You know, it was a breeze really. It was too short, and we needed a lot more exploratory stuff going on with that, and just a bit more fun with it really. And yeah, that's my take on Expeditions. Quite underwhelming, and yeah, let's just hope the next one, if there is another one, Expeditions 4, is a bit better, and doesn't kind of force you to do things. So that's me done. I'm going to switch off now, and I've got a few videos that I need to put together for. I've got about over a dozen new multi-tool finds that I've still got to basically do picture editing and video editing and stuff for. So I'll be cracking on with that over the next week and just trying to hopefully get some more multi-tool locations up on YouTube. And in between searching for new ones and stuff, I've got to put some popular ones up that have basically been lost because of the Frontiers update. I've been back to probably about less than a quarter of all the tools that I've found, so probably about sort of 100, maybe just under 100, and I would say the vast majority of them have changed location in terms of the class, the cabinet and the tool. There are quite a few that are obviously still the same, but from what I've seen so far, a lot of them have changed. So I'm definitely not going to be going back and doing all of them, just the ones that I think look good and are quite popular with the community. So have a good one all. Thanks Alex, Flying Brian, anyone else that's joined, anyone that's been lurking during the stream, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care and